Hello, everyone. This is Robert from Book of Mormon Editions, where we discuss printings, publications, and various editions of the Book of Mormon. So, I've often talked about illustrated picture editions of the Book of Mormon and how difficult it is for multimedia to complete the full edition of the Book of Mormon. Most editions start with good intentions, but lose momentum usually before it comes to the Book of Mosiah. So, we will review a set that actually completes the full volume of the Book of Mormon. That is quite impressive accomplishment by itself. This is the Primary Scriptures Book of Mormon Stories for Kids, a 3-volume set that has recently been completed beginning in 2019 and finished in 2022. So the text is credited to Jason Zipro, and the artist is listed as Alicia Pace. These are hardback editions measuring 6 by 8 inches and pretty sturdy in the hands of little kids. The first volume contains a story from 1 Nephi through the Words of Mormon. The second volume is from Mosiah through Helaman, and the third volume is from 3 Nephi through the end of the Book of Mormon. The text of these volumes are in paraphrased form with a few lines to read per page, and that are pretty easy for a young audience to read. What's also amazing is that there's a picture on each page. There's over 1,100 pictures for the whole volume. This is a lot of art, and I'm super impressed that the creators finished the whole volume of the Book of Mormon. I mentioned previously that most illustrated editions don't finish the Book of Mormon, so this edition has completed it, and I find it a pretty important feature for this project. What's also interesting is that volumes 1 and 3 were available in 2020, but so that with the COVID pandemic and the just-in-time systems having delays, it wasn't until the early part of 2022 that the second volume came out. This is interesting because volume 1 has the Nephi stories that everyone knows about, and volume 3 has the story of the Savior in America through the end of the Book of Mormon. So when our family got volumes 1 and 3, we anticipated volume 2 and patiently waited for it to become available. I know the publishers wanted to get volume 2 out before Christmas of 2021, but it didn't happen, so the delays wasn't a deliberate strategy. However, it was a nice final touch to a complete set. It seemed that volume 2 is also twice as large as volume 1, as it contains all of the historical parts prior to the Savior visiting the people. So these volumes can be found on a dedicated website called primaryscriptures.com, and I'll post a link to them below. They also have been sold in other online booksellers. I can see these as supplemental volumes for kids to read at bedtime or for quiet time at church, as these pages seem to have a nice balance of a little text and a significant picture for what's printed. So there you have the Primary Scriptures edition of the Book of Mormon, a 3-volume series produced by primaryscriptures.com. Thanks everyone for watching this video. Please feel free to comment down below and tell others about this series. If you have a special or unique edition of the Book of Mormon that you'd like reviewed here, please contact me at bomedition@gmail.com. Best wishes until next time.